Can you buy a motorcycle for under £1,000 that isn't a complete shed?
Not a chance, but we might as well have a look. Yes.
No MOT.
What's the worst that could happen?
is
Do
it?
not get that RSV Millie for 1,800 quid.
Oh look, there's a man with a beard. So, Tim, you're here partly because we've known each other 10 years.
We have.
And we've not done this before.
No.
And also, I'm trying to piggyback off your moderate fame, so like more than 3 people watch this.
Oh, yeah. No,
It'll be
I
like
don't
at least
have much
20,
fame.
I think. It will go viral.
You just want me to
for
share
me.
this on my Instagram. You didn't have to put me in a video. I would have done it anyway. I would have shared your video, but I'm here now.
You're
I've
here
got my
now.
base layers on. We're sitting at Rikers to look at some dodgy cheap motorbikes.
We are, aren't we? So,
Can you really get a motorbike for
Yeah.
£1,000 that's not just going to cost you another £1,000 immediately?
you're just such a
loads of
pessimist.
heartache. I am
such a
massive
pessimist. You can tell a lot from my search history because first it's come up SB650.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
It's like the dregs, isn't it?
It's gonna be
This
bad,
good.
isn't it?
If you look
So-
at cheap motorbikes, I guess this is where you go, isn't it?
Ground rules though. MOT, I'm kind of, if it's the right bike, doesn't necessarily have to have one. It needs to run though, because I'm
Right.
going to ride it back from wherever it is to an MOT station or my house.
Yeah.
Either.
The MOT station at your house.
Can't be street fighted.
No.
Cannot be street fighted. I'm firm on that. And we're going to see a lot of street fighters.
I
aren't
think
we?
we're going to see a lot of awful.
Yeah.
dodgy
And not a
exhaust.
125. It's got to be more like, you know, a
It's
big
got to be
bike.
more than 650cc, I would say. Or more than 600.
Ideally,
for.
yeah, twin cylinder.
No messing about.
Exactly.
For the past 3 years, all I've had from that is WhatsApps to links on Facebook Marketplace saying, what about this utter snotter? Should I buy it?
Yeah.
So,
54,000 miles.
Okay, so this is on a driveway with an old Vauxhall. Is that an Astra?
With a black bonnet.
And with a black bonnet and
Overfinch.
an Overfinch Range Rover.
But it probably isn't Overfinch. They've probably just done an Overfinch lettering on
Not
it.
even looked at the bike yet.
No.
They've not weeded
Oh
their
no.
driveway.
Oh no.
They've taken
What's
off the
this?
Honda badges.
Hang on. I haven't got a close up of that. Let's have another look at that tank.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a
Hang on,
man riding?
Enhance.
Oh, Enhance.
It looks like the Grim Reaper or something riding a motorbike. If you associate motorbikes with like skulls and death or
Not a good sign for how fastidious or. It's close though. What else have we got?
VFR 1200 proper bike is $3 grand
Yeah,
over your
I
budget.
think let's tell you what. Let's put in 1,500.
Okay.
'Cause that's another ground rule. Is that I'm willing to stretch
Fine.
a little bit.
So you want a V4? I can
I would
tell
quite
you,
like a
you'd
V4.
like a VFR.
Yeah.
Look at that majestic thing. What is that exhaust?
Venom.
Givey rack. That's got to be worth a few hundred quid on eBay if you flog it.
Not too bad. 1150.
See, I trust bike owners who put top boxes on their bikes.
Yeah.
Because-
Just have fork seals done as well.
Just had fork seals, full service history. Okay. MOT till next August. So
That's good.
we're filming this at the end of November, so that's quite a way away. So, and that was in
terrible.
August. That's not
No,
terrible.
no, that's not terrible.
So
That's
it
all right.
failed in July this year. So he left it a good couple of weeks. So it needed a new sprocket at the back, new front brakes, near side front shock absorber, serious fluid leak. So he's done the fork seals.
Right, let's change tactics slightly. What about Firestorm? Another Honda, so
Yep.
hopefully not. Although, why is
Do
it-
not get that RSV Millie for 1,800 quid.
Who just bought another?
I think
Another
budget
well-known.
bike battle.
Yeah.
And theirs has been flawless, Chris, hasn't it?
Oh look, here's one for 1,500 quid. That's a terrible idea.
No,
isn't
that's a. So what do you want to use this bike for? Are you actually just going to?
I'm just going to use it. I don't know, just like a bit of a sort of local snotter get around.
Okay.
Maybe a tour. If it's not this, I wouldn't take this on a tour
No.
because it will probably
It'll probably be all right as long as you use it.
Cat M.
Cat
inevitably.
M. Are you up? Are you open to any?
I'm open to a Cat M. Yeah, I can keep an open mind.
So Cat N it's just been written off, but nothing.
Someone's
major.
probably dropped it. And
Yeah, and it was economically unviable
Yeah,
to
well,
repair.
here we go. Some more VFRs coming up as well. There's a lot. You know, are you surprised how much there is?
Oh yeah, there's a big variety of
That's quite
Honda
neat. I could go and
VFRs.
get that today.
Leatherheads just up the road.
No. Look at that.
Street
State
Fighter
that.
Visordown.
No.
So I've had a quick look on eBay, and there is something on eBay that I think you should look at, but I'll wait for you to finish.
Okay, we'll have a
your
look through.
Honda masturbatory session.
See, this is like it's you know it's
Has
rough, but
MCCTs, so that's a manual cam chain tensioner. I had to do that on my Blackbird because the cam chain tensioners on the Honda of this era get a bit rattly and rubbish. And I think the automatic adjuster fails, so you put a little spring-loaded
that's why I've got
plunge
you
up.
here.
I don't know much about old motorbikes.
you probably know more than
I've
I
only
do.
ever owned a couple of oldish motorbikes, nothing you would call a classic.
But see, look at this. It's rechrome fork, fresh oil, seals bushes. So he's
Rechrome forks,
tatty, but he's done the stuff.
And he's rechromed the forks. On my Blackbird, the bottoms of them got pitted to buggery, and they weren't upside down either.
Basically, I'm just letting this video run until I can shout Honda Blackbird at you.
Oh, look. Speak of the devil.
And you have to remember to give it its full credence. It's not a Honda Blackbird.
It's a Honda CBR.
No, it's a CBR 1100 XX Super Blackbird.
We've done a video with this one, look.
It's on a video. I used to have one of these. I loved it. I did 167 miles indicated. No, 183 miles now indicated on Autobahn with GoPro on my head and a tent on the back, which in reality was about 165 miles an hour GPS.
No MOT.
What's the worst that could happen? The
Blackbird
V5 was
that is
missing
black
when
as well.
when I bought it.
That's a bad sign.
So at this point, I should admit, I've never ridden a VFR 800.
Well, there you go. I
I've
can
only
buy
ridden-
it, and
I've
you can
ridden
do
the
a video,
1200.
so we can both get some content out of this.
Hashtag content.
Hashtag content.
No, it's not got enough Nazis for me to bother filming it. I need to go and look at pillboxes and lumps of German concrete on a motorbike.
Where is he? Yeah, this one, 900 quid,
Oh, it's been-
100,000 miles.
and it's been photographed not on a driveway, which I think is a good sign.
That is
it
a good
shows that
sign,
it works.
yeah.
It can get away from the house.
Yeah.
This is a bike. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Which I'll be very sad to see go. Oh, there we go. A bit of emotional blackmail.
Yeah. No MOT. Do we think 900 quid for a 100k mile VFR 750? What's that, an RC36? Is he punching a bit 900 quid for no MOT? Because it
For
could
no
be.
MOT. It depends how tight it is. If like
Yeah.
the plastics aren't scraped to nonsense, because they're worth quite a bit, aren't they?
Right. You said there was something on eBay, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Well
So
done.
you've only looked at Honda so far. You need to type in Triumph Sprint 955.
Oh.
So I've got a thing for old Triumph triples. One of my dream bikes is an old 955i Speed triple in nuclear red, aka pink. The cheapest Speed triple is 1,400 quid of that era, and it's rogered. But a Sprint,
Which one in particular am I looking at?
just any of them. Look, have a
This
look
looks
around.
nice. I like the red.
Yeah.
Bit of a budget, but you know.
Yeah, and that's from a dealer.
Oh.
And it's got Beowulf exhaust, which isn't unknown. It's got a rack. It doesn't look like it's...
That looks really tidy, actually.
Yeah, scroll down, let's read the description. 40,000 miles, good example. Triumph clear screen, Triumph tank protect, Triumph heated grips,
Ooh.
centre stand, rear rack, single side swing arm. If less than 6 months, will come with a year's MOT. Part exchange, welcome. Sanitised delivery, that's the main thing, right? They haven't really told us much about that. It's 2002 or 2002, as you have to say if you work for the BBC.
Tyne and wear. Oh, that's a bit of a trek.
Yeah, that's quite a trek. But they do sanitised delivery from as little as 100. I don't know. Let's have a look at the others. Might be able to find some newer ones. But that 955 motor, I remember my dad had a Triumph Trophy 1200. He had two of them because he kept dropping them. And he brought us 955. It was a Sprint RS actually. Try
Right.
Sprint RS, see what they're like. They were less fared.
Oh, this one's been dropped by the looks of it.
And I remember him starting up in the garage. I'd never heard a Triumph Triple. I didn't know what a Triumph Triple was, and it sounded so good. And he sat there revving it like a chaff until we gassed ourselves in the garage.
Private collection
My
of
pri-
bikes. I don't know why there's a comma there.
It's clearly not been written by AI.
Yeah.
Needs a new battery as the one on that is dead. Being
Why
a-
would you not fit a new battery in?
They're in dry store.
No, you can just.
I think that private collection
is going to be attacked.
Gary
isn't it?
down the lockup.
It's what my garage might look like in 6 months if
Yes.
this channel picks up any momentum. I'm just going to have a load of shitters.
Thing is, you shouldn't be looking at Facebook Marketplace. You should be looking at YouTube and listening to the noise of them
That is
spitting flames on the overarm, things like
Let's
that.
have a look at this one. Cat D.
Cat D. Oh, I think
Because
I've-
Cat D
I've
is what's
looked
now
at this
Cat.
one.
Probably because I sent it to you.
Yes, possibly.
So Cat D is what used to be Cat M. No, well, no, that's what is now Cat M, isn't it?
Possibly.
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure. Cat D doesn't sound very severe.
Sold S-Seam.
Bar risers fitted. Comfortable bike that rides well.
So bar rise is pretty much just an old man who's got it, so that's good.
Yeah. And it's near Corby.
Yeah, that's
I don't-
close.
I feel like, I don't know, those don't look like normal fonts on stickers to me.
They look like
That looks
aftermarket
loud.
stickers.
That looks loud AF. But look at the rear wheel of that era. I love that rear wheel. Kind of like three-blade
Ooh,
propeller
yeah, it's a
wheel.
bit like the old Ducati 996.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. Why don't you get one of those? Why don't you get a 996?
Let's see, actually, Ducati, 1,500 quid.
What's
just
the cheapest
for shits
Ducati?
and giggles. Cheapest
You're going to
Ducati.
get.
That's a different video.
You're going to get a seat for 1198, aren't you? A 749 by Posto for £3,000.
It's not actually covered with anything. It's just giving other stuff.
No.
Just that, which looks like it's missing a lot of its.
Looks like username Kate's one
does,
that she's
doesn't it?
giving away if you entered at Motorcycle Live on the Bike Shore stand to win her slightly catchy fiery bike. I should stop saying that, she's going to sue me.
Oh, here you go. Yeah. ST for 1,100 quid. I feel like cheap Ducati's like a different video.
Yeah, I think cheap Ducati
Man's
is.
jumper.
I know,
He's got a-
an
he's got a
amazing
chassis
Christmas jumper.
Oh, he's looking at me. Oh, look, there's a man. A man with a beard.
thing is, you're buying this just because you want Ducati, not because you want the bike.
Well, yeah, I don't
It's
particularly
the
want
most
an ST,
orthopedic looking Ducati of all
it is a
time.
little bit. But if you get the ST3, that's got a 916 engine,
Has it?
which means it costs you more money to run.
Yeah. Hey, so what have we concluded?
Right,
This
I think we've
video's going
concluded.
on a bit.
Yeah, no, I think I think we'll say
I
I'm
think-
going to look at one of these Triumphs.
I would have a look at the Sprint
Yeah.
Sprint ST or Sprint RS. Do some research because I know nothing about how they ride or anything, but I'm sure they'll be torquey, a bit heavy and a bit ponderous to turn in. But I'm sure if you put modern tyres on them, it'll do you no wrong.
Yeah. So look at one of those. Maybe inquire more about the VFR. So
Yes.
I'm interested in that as well.
VFR is
I love
going
a
to be
VFR.
probably more reliable. I'll be honest.
But for YouTube lols,
For YouTube lols,
this is maybe
the noise that will make, then your video thumbnail can be cheap noise,
cheap noise.
and then
Yeah.
it's just a photo of your mum.
Well, on that note,
end the
let's
video.
cut to me hopefully looking at a bike and hopefully buying a bike.
In the same video.
Yes, Tim, in the same video. Sadly, the Sprint at the dealer was sold by the time I'd gotten home from filming, so I went to see the one in Corby instead. The audio of the little walk around I filmed was utter garbage, so please excuse the use of voiceover here. Anyway, the bike was a bit tatty, but seemed to run well, so a deal was done and I bought it for a mere 950 quid. In the next episode, I'll be picking up the bike and finding out if that was money well spent.
Oh look, there's a man with a beard